Okay, Sarah, Sarah, wherever we'll be, we're going to Wembley. Although, to be honest, we've got a long way to go yet, but I've just watched Hull City versus Blackburn Rovers in the FA Cup, and honestly, that was not a great watch whatsoever at all. But yeah, it finished 0-0 after 90 minutes, and then we managed to get the job done on penalties, winning 4-3 after Dylan Phillips saved Blackburn's first 2 penalties. And we scored 4 of ours. Coyle was the only one to miss ours, but to be honest, we're through to the 4th round of the FA Cup for the first time since November 2020, I believe, was the last time we've made it to the 4th round. But so the main thing is we're through to the 4th round, and that's the main thing, which I'm happy with, because also we get a large sum of the prize money now from progressing, which I think is like £120,000. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but to be honest, the game itself was dull. It was very flat. It was a game of not many clear-cut chances, maybe a few half chances, maybe. But now that was like threatening. I mean, the game's first massive opportunity came our way when Olympic Bernie had his header saved, and that came in the 102nd minute, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but it came in 100 and something minute, and his header was saved, and then David Akintola smacked his shot against the underside of the crossbar, which thought the game was. I thought we had gone in front then, but no. And there was not much tempo, and to be honest, we were so bad in the final third. Like, our passes were dreadful today. Like, to be honest, it's one of the worst games I've watched. As a City fan, it's one of the worst games I've watched for years, to be honest. I feel like it's because it was just your typical. Sorry, my computer's just pulled up a notification there. It was just dreadful. I mean, there was 6,000 there, the 6,600 and something there today. But it was just, neither team were great. I think, on the contrary, we probably did deserve to go through, because I think we were the slightly better team in the end, because the whole 97 minutes or whatever we played, because that's including extra time, the injury time, whatever, that was just dreadful. But I think we slightly got better in the extra time. Like, I think we had more good chances in extra time, I believe. But yeah, I mean, that was just about him. But the positive thing is, we were solid. We did not concede, so technically we got a clean sheet. And we got the job done. So we got the job done because we came into the game, and I've said this for years. I want a cup run. Just for one, you get prize money, so that will help us financially as a club. But then also, I mean, Blackburn at home, whatever. Like, in the next round, I would want, in the 4th round, which the 4th round draws tomorrow, I just want a good away day, to be honest. Like, come on, Grimsby Town away, or maybe a Premier League side away, maybe. I mean, maybe not Man City, because they put 10 past Exeter, but I don't really want Exeter, to be honest, but just a good, solid away day. Just somebody who's not a Championship side, or Sunderland, or Leeds, or what's the other one? Burnley, because we played them quite a lot of times in recent years. So, but other than that, just somebody that we've not played for years. And if we do get a Premier League side and it's at home, I won't complain because that would definitely get 20,000+ at the MKM Stadium. But if it was away, we would also get a sold out away end. Whereas if it's a League One, League Two, or maybe Macclesfield FC, I would not I would want that away because well, for one, it would be a really good away day. And, and I've wanted a non-league away day for years from our point of view, but we always get screwed over in the FA Cup draws. But yeah, back to the game point of view there. But to be honest, the concern here in this game was the creativity. And also because GAB got injured. Matt Crooks got injured in the warm-ups. So that was also not ideal. So then obviously Casey Palmer's had to come in since he was on the bench originally, but Matt Crooks got injured, so Casey Palmer's had to come in. And then GAB gets injured within 10 minutes of the game, which is not great or ideal. Which then then Regan Slater got substituted on. So, but to be honest, we're in for another midfielder. Obviously, we're in for Toby Collier from Man United on loan, and I hope that gets done because, to be honest, we need another midfielder in for sure. We definitely need another midfielder in because we've got too many midfielders out now. Lunny for one. Crooks obviously getting a bit in, and hopefully that's not too bad. But then GAB did not look good, so I'm hoping that's not too bad. But but Sergey did say that he's going to be assessed tomorrow, so hopefully it turns out it's not that bad. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this game was just there was just no creativity. I mean, Ollie McBurney didn't really have much for him. To be honest, I think Ollie McBurney is missing Ryan Giles so much because there's just no one. I mean, Liam Miller. Miller is, to me, this game was crying out for creativity and stuff, and you would expect Liam Miller to be able to provide that creativity, but it's just not been great recently. To be honest, he was not great today. He was not great at all, Liam Miller. And to be honest, I like Miller, and I think he's a good player. But it just, to be honest, when Ryan Giles and Liam Miller play together, Ryan Giles overlaps. And, to be honest, I think Ryan Giles is able to get the defenders off Miller because he overlaps. So, it spreads the play a bit. And then, obviously, he overlaps. Miller plays the passing. Giles then crosses it and, can find McBurney. Or vice versa, potentially. But it was just frustrating today because he just did not add any creativity in. But McBurney had nothing for him. He had nothing for him. And to be honest, in an FA Cup game, this is the sort of games that cry out for a little bit of creativity because it's a cup game. You lose and you're out, basically. Or if you draw, you go to extra time pens. But somebody has to lose on the day. Especially because the scraps replay, so you won't even get a replay now. But yeah, there was just no for us. The biggest chance was, obviously, as I said earlier, Ollie McBurney's header was saved by Toth, the Blackburn keeper, and then Akintola smacked the ball against the crossbar, but underside of the crossbar, I think it was. But it was just. But to be honest, we put out the strongest team we could have potentially put out, other than Phillips starting in goal and Pandor being dropped. But it was more or less one of the strongest teams we could put out in our current situation with injuries and stuff like that. Kind of thing. It was a strong team. It was a strong team. And but no, didn't really see enough today, to be honest. And to be honest, we have to play better against Southampton away in the Championship next week because otherwise I don't see us getting anything at Southampton if we play like we did if we play like we did today. I don't think we'll get anything at Southampton. But And so they've got to be much better against Southampton, in my opinion, because it was just not good enough. But Blackburn, to be honest, did not create anything much either. So it was a game. So really, it's a game of two teams where they just could create fuck all, basically. They could just create, no team could create anything. But, but to be honest, we're through. That's the main thing. We're through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. Hopefully we get a good draw tomorrow night. Which, to be honest, I'll probably film my reaction to whoever we draw. So probably stay tuned tomorrow, because I'll film my reaction to who we draw, I should say, tomorrow. But overall, it's one of these games where, I mean, you're probably going to forget fairly quickly. I mean, to be honest, because we've got through to the next round. So, yeah, we might be talking about us as fans might be talking about how dull the game was, how fair few chances there were in the game. But at the end of the day, we've got through to the fourth round, which is the main thing. As long as you get through to the next round, as long as you win, well, technically we won on pens, so technically it ended as a draw, but you get my point. As long as you do your job and get through to the next round of the cup, it's fine. I mean, obviously, we're not going to win the cup. We're not going to win the FA Cup. We're just not. And, obviously, we're not going to probably get to the final. But the main point of an FA Cup game, to me, is it adds momentum. So if you get through, you've got momentum. You've got motivation. You've got potentially good days out. And also financially, what it brings. Financially is the main thing, what it brings. But also, that's the main thing at the end of the day, to be honest. Making it through to the next round. But yeah, so we're going to forget this fairly quickly. We'll just move on to the next one. We'll forget this fairly quickly, but we're through. But yeah, if you agree with me, or do you think I'm being harsh, maybe? I feel like a lot of you might agree with me anyways, to be honest, because, judging from the comments on City's post on Instagram and stuff, and on what City fans have made on Twitter, or X, I should say, yeah, I feel like you're probably going to agree with me. But were you happy to get through, or were you just happy to get through, I should say, or were you, or did that worry you, maybe? But yeah, if you liked this reaction, then feel free to like the video, and if you haven't done already, subscribe to Hull City Talk, and I'll be back for the next one, which will probably be, actually no, it'll be tomorrow. I'll probably film my reaction for the FA Cup fourth round draw, obviously for whoever we get, which I'm praying to God it's a good away day, hoping it's a good away day. I just want a good away day. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then.